In 1997, by a series of events that led people to my doorstep because of miracles that were being observed, I started to teach the public. In fact, it was in February that this began. And since then, my work has gone through very specific stages. So the old work is just as valid today as it was then. It's just that today I'm in a altogether different stage. What these stages represent are in fact 7 sets of tools that humanity can use to order what we call 7 fields of perception. The 7 fields of perception can be called also 7 dimensions and the information that they give. These are absorbed by the 7 chakras, downloaded into the endocrine system, and interpreted by the interpretive organs within the brain and within the heart. Initially, the first books that you can read represent the field of perception of shamanism. It is that which sees the aliveness of all things, and cooperating with it creates a world in which there are wonderful powers and strengths available to such a practitioner. It is also the time to learn how to focus on perception rather than power. It is the preparation for the journey ahead. The second series of books and work and online courses that came out as a result, yet again, of changing from one field to the next. And the next field was something that I had never even paid any attention to. Incorruptible white magic. The word magic is so abused in our vernacular, in our language, because white incorruptible magic in its true form has been absent on the planet. Magic is not the enforcing of our will on circumstances, even when the intent is benign. Instead, what it is the revelation of the perfection of the infinite's unfolding intent that lies beneath the appearances. The appearances are there due to belief systems, also due to programs and collective belief systems of man and racial belief systems of all creatures. So what we are looking at is to overcome these belief systems and reveal this perfection, this beautiful, pristine reality that is available to all. The result of this is the closing of the gap between cause and effect. So the practitioner has to learn how to master their fears, how to think only the most beautiful things possible, and how to correct distorted emotions by replacing them with the pure emotions. This practitioner has then got the ability to practice incorruptible white magic, because only then is he or she ready for their thoughts to manifest instantaneously. The next level of the fields of perception is the field of healing. And a healing was given that enhances the practitioner, that elevates a specific soul group depending on the level of the healing method, and that heals the client or the person that you're working with at the level that they are willing to receive. It is done in cooperation with the angels, who feature very prevalently in reminding the person of their oneness. Disease is that which has forgotten the oneness and cohesiveness and inclusiveness of all living beings. So the field of healing is the third level that my teachings went through. The fourth level that my teachings went through is the field of mysticism. The Toltec mysticism that had been a major part of my life for as long as I can remember became very prevalent during this stage. Toltec mysticism teaches how to cooperate with the laws of the universe. For example, one strengthens what you oppose. Many well-meaning light workers fight against illusion, fight against injustice, but inadvertently they strengthen it, unaware that the law says otherwise. To try and fix and to try and save still judges and divides. To acknowledge oneness uplifts all life. Mysticism, as the Toltec mysticism, also teaches how to wield power with absolute impeccability, so that not at any time do we have the arrogance to think that life is not already in perfection. The next field, and these have now covered the directions, the 4 directions, challenges, and they have revealed the assistance, the support systems, such as shamanism, healing mechanisms, programs of white magic that can be used as a tool, and mysticism. These are support systems of the 4 directions. We then come to the last 3 directions, the horizontal axis on the 4 directions, and we look next at the field of metaphysics. Metaphysics is my passion. It reveals about ourselves by studying the vastness of the cosmos, and it reveals the vastness of the cosmos by studying ourselves. We can look at it as the practice of as above, so below, but as below, so above. The empowering situation this puts the individual in reveals that, in fact, they can change life as we know it everywhere by living this principle. Because when it changes below in the microcosm, it must change in the macrocosm. When you change the center fractal pattern, the patterns around it also must change. The next field of perception is the field of divinity. Within each being slumbers Godhood. How to awaken that divinity, not only by living it ourselves, but by accessing it in another, and by recognizing it and relating to it through the open heart to the open heart, to help bring it about for others. There is a profound body of information studying the 441 principles of Godhood. We now look at our last one, which was entered in February, yet again, in 2014. And it is the never-ending journey, the unfolding intent of the infinite. When we cooperate with it, we align ourselves with a never-ending source of energy and other resources like life force. We become vital and we become powerful beyond belief by aligning with the great power of the universe. Except suddenly, power has no meaning, because power is complete surrender and the infinite working through us. This is revealed day by day as the river rounds the bend in an ever new vista, the never-ending journey of unfolding life. These are the series of bodies of information that you may study, And if each one calls to you, our office is willing and able, and those who work on our behalf as our support team, to guide you to the right material. I thank you for walking this very sacred journey with me. Expect your life to change dramatically as you do so. And one day you will realize that there is no other journey but the middle of the river, where the water is ever fresh and nascent. To do otherwise is to stagnate in the sluggish waters of the marsh, to go round and round the fishbowl of the known. Our journey is the unknowable, and if you are ready for it, this is for you.